5D reality isn't some distant place that we have to travel to. We begin our awakening to this reality from within. Accessing higher dimensions of reality is directly related to our level of conscious awareness. Our thinking, imagination, and emotions have everything to do with how we experience reality. When we talk about dimensions, we are talking about operating from a different wavelength. We experience a reality attuned to the frequencies we embody. Just as a radio station tunes into the strongest frequency it recognizes, our conscious awareness tunes into the strongest frequency that it recognizes. There are many frequency signals available, just as there are many radio stations available. However, we are only attuned to one station, so to speak. Otherwise, we would experience many different realities simultaneously. But our conscious awareness generally operates in one dominant frequency. Try this simple experiment to access a couple of different frequency states. Just for a moment, imagine that you have what some might call a bad day. Maybe you don't feel accomplished after working. You might feel tired or frustrated. Maybe you didn't see eye to eye with someone, or you keep thinking about something you consider to be a problem. And then a child or one of your animals comes up to you and just looks at you. How do you respond? Now clear that thought from your head and imagine you had what some might call a really good day. You feel very accomplished and proud. You have great energy. Everyone you've spoken to has been in complete alignment with your ideas all day. And again, a small child or one of your animals comes up to you and just looks at you. How do you respond now? Are you able to identify the differences in your responses to the two scenarios? You should be able to see through this process that it's your choices, thoughts, and emotions that create the difference in your perception and responses, or overall experience. Our emotions are a direct response to our thoughts. They are not a response to the world around us. Awakening to a higher consciousness, 5D reality, is an internal job. With this information, we gain the insight that we don't need to change the world around us to change our experience or awaken to a new experience of reality. Our day doesn't create our thoughts or emotions. Our thoughts and emotions create our day. The experience follows the internal work. When we tune our personal frequency to higher states, we experience reality differently. In experiencing lower level energy, we view our reality from that energetic space. Just as the experience of higher level energy causes our view of reality to be experienced from that space. It's not the world around us that dictates the experience. And when you come into full understanding of that, you can change every aspect of your reality by operating from higher conscious awareness. Because our emotions are a direct response to our thoughts, we can conclude that changing the frequency of our thoughts will change the frequency of our emotions, and in turn, the station we are attuned to, or the experience we are having. Each thought we have invites us to travel along with it. There are many thoughts that allow us a pleasant internal journey that begins to alter the course of events in our outer circumstances. Other thoughts invite us to engage in lower-level emotional states. If you find yourself experiencing thoughts of a lower frequency, slow down and just allow them to pass by without energetically engaging. This will help you break your state. If you're feeling energetically low and are unsure why, see if you can identify the thought behind that feeling state, and then give that thought permission to leave. It may help you to imagine the thought as a stick lodged in a river that you can just give a simple nudge to set it on its way. The answer to accessing the higher 5D reality lies in our emotional frequency. Use your feelings as a way of navigating your experiences and deciding if it's in your highest good to engage or disengage from what is taking place. Higher quality thoughts lead to higher quality emotions, and in turn, higher quality experiences.